We're moving. So much love on social media, but I also have a lot of people who just don't like me, and I don't know why. That's not for me to figure out. It's for them and their therapist to unpack, or them and God to talk about. But soap dispenser. Oh my God, he's so cute. That's just you prolonging your hurt because you don't want to face it. You're just like basically placing your happiness in a future where you get that apology. Because I've had, when I used to take one-on-one calls, I would have so many women be like, if he would just apologize, I could move on. And I would tell them like, hey girl, I'm here to tell you, been there, done that. It doesn't fucking change anything. What changes is you healing the root cause of the wound that you have, because this person was just a mirror to you and showed you what you needed to heal and showed you what was wrong within yourself and why you feel this way, and they just brought it to the surface because you've been suppressing it for so many years. Hey y'all. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. We're moving. Like, what is happening right now? Let's just catch up real quickly. I'm moving. All my shit is basically out of here. Like, here, I'll show you guys. Just furniture, because obviously I'm pregnant. I'm 33 weeks, I think. I don't even know. And I can't touch this stuff, but like all of my, like, okay, I have to pack this drawer, but like my decorations, my plants, like everything is gone, girl. Everything's gone. We're moving on to bigger and better things. That's like my last box that has to go, but we're moving. So insane to me how much my life has changed over the past year. Like, I felt like for years and years and years my life was so stuck and it was so stagnant, and I was like begging God, when is it gonna change? When are things gonna move? When are things gonna pick up for me? And then it was like, oh, okay, here, new relationship, a baby, a new home. Like, it's just not happening in small increments for me. It happens like an atomic bomb, but it's the best it's the best bomb I could ever have. Like, I'm so happy. I love our apartment. I am gonna give you guys an empty apartment tour before the boys get there to unload the furniture, just so you can see what it looks like. I'm so in love with it. I'm so happy, and the story of how we got it is like actually insane. So yeah, I'm gonna take you guys along with me. It's gonna be kind of like a vlog. I did not vlog me packing because nobody wants to see that. Like, I don't know. I just don't think that's interesting. Like, why do you want to see me cry? Girl, I don't want to hear shit. Okay, all this is for the baby. And this is not getting touched until my stuff is settled, because no. We had a baby shower. Well, I had a surprise baby shower, y'all. What the hell? Like, that was amazing. My boyfriend and like my best friends and his mom and his sister planned me a surprise baby shower, and I was freaking shook. I was not expecting that. Like, it was just incredible. Like, basically my friends took me to brunch, and I thought that was it. Like, that was planned. But then afterwards, my boyfriend was like, my mom's having a cookout at her house because his niece and his nephew were visiting for the summer, and then they were about to go back to North Carolina. So he was like, yeah, you know, they're gonna have a cookout, and they're gonna have it on, his sister Chelsea lives in this like really nice apartment, and they have like a common area where you can like host parties and stuff. And he was like, yeah, we're gonna, you know, have it there, like all my family's gonna be there. And to me, that's nothing abnormal, because like, you know, like typical Hispanic family, you throw parties for everything. So I didn't think anything of it. A couple times where I got like a couple slight inclinations that maybe something was going on, but then I was like, no, they wouldn't have my brunch and my shower on the same day. And I'm like, Dakota, you're overthinking it. No one's planning shit for you. Like, stop overthinking it. Brunch, all my friends were saying bye. They were like, oh, bye, like we had so much fun. And like, I really thought that they were going home. And then lo and behold, me and my boyfriend get to his mom's, well, the common area, and we're going up the elevator. And the doors open, and everyone's like, surprise! Even my friends who we were just at brunch with, I'm like, how did you guys get here so fast? Like, it was insane, but it was perfect. And like, I was telling my boyfriend that he's healing. I'm not gonna get emotional. He's healing so many parts of me, like so many core wounds, because I have a really hard time believing that people care about me and believing that people love me. And it's definitely something I have to work on in therapy. But like, he shows me every single day how much he loves me. Like, this man does everything for me. Like does everything for me. And he, for the past 2 months, has been planning the shower, making sure that it's perfect for me. Like going with my friends to go see the spot, ordering things, making sure that everybody is, you know, in their place and doing what they're supposed to do. His mom like decorated the whole entire place. Like my favorite color is olive green, so I did like an olive green and gold and white theme, and it was like, oh guys, it was just, oh, it was perfect. Like the effort and the details that fucking went into that shit, a lot. And it just it heals like so many parts of me. Like he just makes me believe that I'm like worthy. And yeah, okay, shut the fuck up. Anyway, I thought I was crazy because they're like, why are you waiting so long to move? You're gonna move in August, you're due in September. Aren't you gonna be tired? How are you gonna move your stuff? And I'm like, because that's just how my life works. Just let me do things the way that I do things and don't project the negativity onto me. That's it. She loves it, and she's actually adjusting so well. Like she's adjusted so well to everything, to the baby, to my boyfriend, to us moving. Like she really has, so good. And I think it's because like things are just so happy, and you know, when you're happy, your kid's happy, right? So many people have been literally DMing me and asking me, so I feel like I should. But if you guys are interested, I will put my baby registry from Amazon in my description. A lot of stuff is already bought. Like I'm really actually shocked at how many people bought things. Like right there literally is my new car seat and stroller. I wanted this so bad. Shout out to Damien, who is my boyfriend's best friend, who bought it for us. My freaking cat is just like, yeah, fuck your baby. I don't buy anything, it's there. You do not have to. Just your support on this channel is enough for me. So sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, do not feel like you have to do anything. And then second, I will also leave, because again, so like I posted I was moving on Instagram, and like 5 people were like, please make a registry of anything you need. Do not have to buy anything. It's just people are asking me. I know someone's gonna say something or think it's tacky or whatever, but people are asking me, so I'm not gonna be like, oh no, because I don't want to be judged. Which, by the way, I feel like I've become a lot more private. A lot of people, like my friend saw me in my shower and she's like, oh my god, you look so amazing, like pregnant. I can't believe you don't post like more pictures of you being pregnant. I don't know why, but during this pregnancy I just felt more called to like shell in a little bit. I mean, I've had a lot going on, right? Finding a place is not easy anymore. It's actually really hard. Paying now for my apartment is double of what I would have paid when I moved out in 2016 on my own place. Things are just really expensive and crazy, and you know, getting ready for the baby, making the registry, making sure that Aubrey is adjusted well. Aubrey's home for the summer with me. She stays home with me. Trying to do a little bit of work while trying to take care of her and watch her, but also take care of myself. I also have gestational diabetes with this pregnancy, so I've been having to really like monitor my blood sugar this whole entire time, which is actually not the worst thing in the world. I thought it was gonna be hell, but it's not bad. I'm learning so much about like nutrition and food and how to fuel myself, so don't feel bad for me. It's honestly fine. After the baby's out of me, I won't have it anymore. But I've had a lot of responsibility preparing to move, packing, making sure we have things that we need, because you don't realize how much and my heartburn is so bad right now. Maybe we better come out with a fucking Elvis head, I swear to God. Realize like the little shit you need, like a shower curtain, pencils, garbage pail, Saran wrap. Like you just don't realize how much you need until you move. And for that, and then I had my shower, and you know, I had to like go through all my gifts and organize them, and all good problems. But I'm just saying, like, I've had a lot going on, but also I've just felt the need to like be a bit more private, and I'm kind of happy I did, because I'm realizing that I have so much love on social media, but I also have a lot of people who just don't like me, and I don't know why. That's not for me to figure out. It's for them and their therapist to unpack, or them and God to talk about. But this one girl, like, okay, so I posted that me and my boyfriend got our apartment, a really cute picture, and it was like of us holding the keys, and it was like new beginnings, because this is a really big deal for me and my boyfriend. Because if you asked me in January if we would be here right now, I would have probably looked at you crazy, because we were going through growing pains as a couple, where it's like, you know, we're learning each other, we're learning our differences, we're adjusting, like we're so in love and happy. But like when you really commit to somebody and commit to like being with them and learning them, it's a lot. Like you have to navigate through a lot, and I'm not an easy person to be with, and I will say it till the cows come home. I am not an easy person to be with in a relationship, and he has just been so amazing and graceful, and just great. I have no complaints. Like he's I fucking love that man. But big deal. Like it was a big deal for us to get here, and it was a lot, and it's an amazing milestone. And I finally feel like for the first time in my life, things are falling into place. And so I posted like a picture of that, and this girl literally DMs me and is like making fun of me because I'm with somebody that I'm not married to. Like she said something like, oh, like how are you gonna have a baby by a man who doesn't wife you up or like doesn't give you a ring? And so I wrote back, because I've been good at just ignoring people lately, because like you're just taking up space with your voice, like be quiet. But I wrote back and I was like, what does a ring have to do with anything? Because genuinely, what does a ring have to do with anything? I will be married one day, like, but it's not right now, and I'm okay with that. So as long as I'm okay with that, everybody else should be. Like, I don't get it. And she was like, nothing, wish you the best. So I just blocked her because I just don't have time. It's like, if you're not going to say anything nice, just like get off my page. Like the fact that you really took the time to write that, but then all the DMs above are like so sweet and like supportive. So it's like, what happened? And then I block her, and she proceeds to go onto YouTube and comment on all these different videos, like really nasty things. Like the first one was like, wow, you got knocked up by a man who didn't wife you up. Like you didn't learn the first time, like all of this stuff. And then like another one was like, wow, you say one wrong thing and get blocked. It's like, no, I've actually had people come into my DMs and had differences of opinion, and we've talked about it respectfully, but you were fucking rude. So you got blocked. Because don't come to my page if you're not going to at least like try to be kind, you know? Like you don't have to always agree with me, but like don't be rude. So I realized, I'm like, damn, like this is why people don't share their good news, because there really are evil people out there who are just very rude and very spiteful. And it made me kind of like feel bad for a second, and I'm like, damn, like should I have not have like posted that? But then I was like, fuck that shit. I've worked my ass off to get to where I am. Like you guys have no idea the mental battles that I've faced and what I've gone through over these past 7 months, and the hole I had to crawl out of with like natal depression. And I'm really fucking proud of myself for where I'm at right now. I've done a lot of work, a lot of growing, and I'm really fucking proud of myself, and no one's gonna take that shit away from me. And I have every single right to show off what I've worked for, because it didn't just fucking fall out of the sky. So anyway, I say that to say that people are just weird, and they're always gonna be weird, and you can't control other people, but you can control yourself. I'm not gonna let haters or trolls or people I'm not gonna allow their voices or opinions to hold me back anymore, because I'm not gonna lie, for a little bit it did. And I was like, when it comes to my son, like when it comes to my kids, I don't play. Like I'm a very nice, outgoing, bubbly person, but fuck with my kids and watch how nice, outgoing, and bubbly I'm not. I will actually kill you and go to jail. Like I'm not kidding. I really don't give a shit. So I didn't want to start posting more pregnancy things and have somebody like say something rude. At that time in my life when I was really depressed because of the hormones, it's called prenatal depression. It's the same thing as postpartum, but it's during it while you're going through it. I was not at a place that at that time just receive those comments and receive that hate. So I was like, I'm just gonna keep him and myself off the internet altogether, and then when I'm ready to come back and I'm strong enough to look at those comments, then I will. And now I am, so bitch, bring it. But anyway, I need to stop talking. I need to go do everything that I told you I was going to do. So I'll see you when I'm doing something else than just talking. I also have to pee. Okay, so bye. Say hi, guys. So before we do an apartment tour, I got a soda from Target for the bathroom. So we got this toothbrush holder. Aubrey,
they want some.
Oh my god, it's like so cute with this matching soap dispenser. And
it matches because look at the kitchen table has the marble. And then if you go in the bathroom, this is what it looks like.
Here, put the thing down.
And this is what it looks like too. And look at, so it has the marble thing.
So we're gonna put that for the toothbrushes.
And we put the
toothbrushes. A little scent thing, and then the soap dispenser. So we gotta dump this out.
I don't think anything's in it. Oh, can I dump it?
Yeah.
Here. Can you record me?
Yeah, go. Gotta open it.
It's so heavy, guys.
I know, it's marble. Okay, be careful that we don't spill this.
Okay, so now we're gonna pour
You have to be
it in.
very careful. Ooh. That is so cool.
The scent is, wait, hang on.
Yeah, pour it in first.
Is sunshine
it's 'cause it's full.
and citrus. Yeah, it's cute. And that's the towel that we got. So I'm gonna put this under the sink. Extra stuff. I'm gonna show you guys our rooms.
Alright, start to show them now.
Okay, so hold up. When you walk in, it has the stairs and the door. Someone's gonna go down there, and that's my shelf. You can't really see it, but it's my shelf's right there. And when you walk in, and the door is all painted, we have the kitchen and the oven, the
Okay, you know what? Here, I'll film
refrigerator.
it and then you narrate it. How about that?
Okay.
So I'll like say it and then you show them. Does that sound good? This is the place. So let's start with the bedroom. Aubrey, need you to narrate. Come on.
Okay. So this is my mom's room. It's her boyfriend heavy.
Nice big room with some shelves.
I guess soon to be my stepdad, I guess.
It's a big closet. This is why we got the apartment. No, I got it. Just show them. Show them.
It's like a walk-in closet, kind of like a small one. You know, it's like her jewelry and
It goes so deep, and then we have all these shelves, and then we got this
The
big.
mirrors, and here's like my mom's mess, kind of. But we also didn't like put it together yet.
We're also gonna be sharing a room with the baby, so
Yeah.
we needed something that was big, lots of storage. This is our new fridge.
And
All of the appliances are brand new, which is great. The cabinets, the stove, the floors, like everything is brand new besides the walls, but they were freshly painted. Even the windows are new, so that's nice. All right, what do we got here? Kitchen island.
this is what I have to call Aubrey's kitchen, where I cook stuff. And it's like the microwave.
Open the microwave, show them.
It's bigger from our last microwave from
Yeah.
my old house.
And then we got the fridge, nice and big.
Yeah, and then the freezer's down there.
Yes.
It's like our bread and our water and stuff there.
Yeah, nice and big.
And I haven't seen the freezer yet, actually. Oh yeah, it's like our old one.
Yeah, we got
And on the ice
maker.
fall.
I just don't know how to use it. But yeah.
Yeah. And then next
Is the living room.
where it doesn't have much space, but because of
There's a ton of space. What do you mean?
You could put like we're gonna put the couch here, I think, and the TV right here or here.
Yeah.
And we're gonna put like my slide barn, like my horse barn and stuff like that.
That's going in your room.
No, I'm putting it right there.
No, it's not. Okay, so here's the other side of the kitchen as well. I like how they have the tile right here. It's just so pretty. The whole reason we bought you that toy shelf was so your stuff could be in there.
Yeah.
Oh, like when you play with it, you're
Yeah.
gonna, oh, that's fine. Okay, now it's your turn to show them your room.
And that is porch. So it's not that clean right now.
Well, it's
And-
clean, it's just, there's her toys.
Yeah, and I'm gonna like horsify it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like I bought like 20 things on Amazon, and it's only horse stuff.
Yeah.
So this is just like my books and my bank. I'm not telling you the passcode.
And then she's got a nice big, well, okay, let's move the TV. Nice big closet. It just moves like some stuff in, not a lot, but she's got a big closet.
My bracelet maker's here, my other toys.
And the best part of the house is the front.
And look at. Can you see? So, and also, I'm gonna put like a porch like for the porch, I'm gonna put like a hammock, and since this window could slide open, I'm gonna slide it open, and then I'm like going to like in 3 in the morning when I can't go to sleep. So yeah. So now we're gonna open.
Wait, because I want you to open the door. All right, this is the best part of the house. We have an enclosed porch.
It's not that. It's like really hot right now, but it's.
Well, it's because there's no AC. Yeah, it's huge.
Put like a hammock right here.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a little hangout spot.
Yeah.
We're thinking this side for the hangout spot and this side for her art stuff. But we'll discuss that later on. Is there a bug? Okay. It's just, you know, basic bathroom, nice sink. I like the shower a lot.
Yeah.
And this is the shower set I got, and a few items from Target. So, yeah, anything else you want to show them? Here, you can take it. That's basically it for my end. This is the apartment. Nice, natural lighting. These windows are huge, which I like a lot because it's like perfect for filming. Like it's 6 o'clock right now and it's still really good.
I hate these chairs.
This is gonna fit, but it's a cute little calendar. Oh it does! Oh, that's gonna look so cute. Look at this. Right there. It's gonna look so adorable. Love it. Okay, so I guess that's it for the tour. What do you think? Are you excited? Normally she doesn't drink soda. She got it from a friend. We're very excited. We love it here. At least something to look forward to. So yeah, I'll be updating you guys as it's like furnished and we start decorating and things like that. But I think we're gonna go get some dinner because I haven't ate. And yeah, so I'll see you guys later.
We're doing my hair tutorial. I think.
So what's the first step?
Water. My hair needs to get soaked.
I've been in.
We're back. We're back. Oh, that looks so bright.
Hey guys, we're in the new spot. If you haven't noticed, I'll do like a furnished. Oh, this looks so pretty right here. Maybe this should be like my angle. No, just need to like debrief, relax, do some makeup with y'all. As you can see, it has not been a great day because your girl's going through it. Your girl's struggling. What the fuck else is new? Okay, well, let's just like debrief about moving. I'm just gonna be like very open and honest about everything that's going on right now, and sometimes just by talking about it, it really helps me. But moving went great. You know, we're pretty much unpacked and settled now. It's just like buying little shit here and there that we need, like a drainer and measuring cups and things that like you just don't realize, oh shit, like you need that, you know. But other than that, we're all unpacked, we're settled. Aubrey loves it. We love our neighborhood. The girl who lives downstairs now, you know, she's very quiet and polite and couldn't have asked for anything better with that. It's just more so like my life that I'm like, I don't know, I just being pregnant is no fucking joke, and I'd be lying if I said that this, you know, pregnancy was like sunshine and rainbows, which is why you guys haven't seen a lot of me, because it's been a struggle. My emotions have been consistently all over the place, really just everywhere, and it's because of the hormones. Obviously I know that, but it's just not something I'm used to. I'm used to being able to like regulate and not cry 24/7. But then I'll have days where like I'm really amazing and I'm good and I'm happy and everything's fine and I'm hopeful. Then I have days where I'm just like, oh my God. When you're pregnant with your first child, you have time to like rest and recuperate and things like that. But it's like when you are pregnant plus you have a child, bitch, where is rest? Where the fuck is rest? Like, Aubrey's so good. Like, she's a good kid. She's like very independent, very just amazing, but like I still have to like cook breakfast, cook lunch, cook dinner, make sure the house is clean, make sure laundry is done, try and do work. What the fuck is that? Like, what in the actual fuck is that? Try to be a good mom, try to be a good girlfriend, try to be a good friend, try to maintain friendships, try to maintain just like my life, and it's just getting very difficult, and I feel like I just don't have like a handle on it anymore. Like the other day, yesterday, I went like all day without brushing my teeth. Like, guys, I'm not fucking kidding you. Like, I went all day without brushing my teeth. And I know that that sounds like nothing, but I like swear to God, and I will say this till the cows come home, that I have undiagnosed ADHD, because there's certain things, like certain tasks, they're just too much for me. Like the thought of literally putting together a grocery list right now, I'd actually rather kill myself. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, why is it so hard for me to put together a fucking grocery list? Why is it so hard for me to figure out what I need to eat? Why is it so hard for me to figure out why it's so hard for me to fucking brush my teeth? Like, a simple mundane task that used to be second nature to me just don't come easy. And I try to like open up to it, like with my therapist, like with people, and it's like I have tried to get help. They say I don't have it. I've tried to like talk about it with my therapist, and she's like, you know, she's great and I love her so much, but it's like, oh, just get a planner, just you know, like create like a reward system, like things like that. And it's like, that shit just don't fucking work for me. And at this point, I feel like medication is probably the only fucking thing that is going to help, and I can't be on that because I am pregnant. And then it's like, you know, I've tried before to like open up about this to like other people, which is not easy for me. Like, as much as I love sharing and I love being online, I love being on this platform, it's not easy for me to open up about when I'm struggling, because I don't know, it just never has been. And also it comes with a lot of fucking judgment, you know what I mean? And I feel like times where I've opened up and been like, oh, I feel like I have, you know, this like ADHD and it's like crippling and it's like ruining my life, and people are like, oh yeah, just like get on meds. And it's like, okay, I can't do that right now. And they're like, yeah, you can. Like, you can be on medication when you're pregnant. And it's like, no, I understand that, but it's like, I don't want to. I'd rather wait until he's out and I'm done breastfeeding, you know, and get something that doesn't pass through breast milk. But it's like, no, like I don't want to do that. I want to wait. And they're like, okay, well then, like, I don't really know. And it's like, thanks. Like, thanks. But also it's like, I don't even, like, why am I like this? Like, why do I need medication? Like, why do I feel this way? Like, I don't know. I also just realized too that I'm just like, I'm so fucking overwhelmed, because like I said, you know, I have a 10-year-old and she's home for the summer. She doesn't go to camp, for one, because she doesn't want to. Like, I've talked to her before and I've been like, hey, you know, we should do camp. And she's like, no, like, I like staying home. I want to stay home. And I'm like, okay, cool, that's fine. It's very hard for me because I cannot, and I'm coming to the conclusion that this is who I am as a person. I cannot wear multiple hats at one time. If I'm working, I need to work, and not work around interruptions, not work around children, not work around distractions. I need to be at work, and that's it. And when I'm a mom, I need to be a mom, and that's it. And I don't need work or outside distractions or anything like that. It's like, I cannot do both. Even if I'm over here and I'm like trying to edit and trying to do what I have to do, and like she's in the next room and I know she's fine, I know she's fed, like she's just talking with her friends on her iPad, my brain is just going like a million times a minute, and it's like, oh my god, I'm being a bad mom, she's probably bored, like, you know, what if she's having too much screen time, like this and that. And it's like, my brain just goes crazy. And it's the fact that she's just like home and I'm not being a mom, and instead I'm working, it's just really fucking, I cannot concentrate. I can't concentrate. It's so hard for me. And I don't know if anybody else is like that, but if you are, it's like, please freaking let me know that I'm not crazy. Please make me feel like I'm not crazy, because I don't know why I can't do it. It drives me nuts. It drives me nuts. It truly does, because I wish I could be like one of those parents, and just can't. Like, I literally just can't. And also I feel like I'm just not the type of mom who is able to have her kids home all summer. And like, for the moms that can do that, bow down, give you the most props, love that for you. I feel like I just can't, and I'm realizing that this year is like, it's just too much for me. The constant like cooking, like breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, like the constant entertainment, the constant wondering if you're doing a good enough job, and then trying to work on top of that, but then also trying to like keep up with the house on top. I feel like I'm going insane. I feel like I'm literally going crazy, and I've tried every single method. Like I've tried, you know, schedules and this and that, and it's like, it's so much, and I feel like I just can't do it. But then again, it's like camp is so fucking unaffordable here in Connecticut. Everything is just so expensive, and if you want to go to a camp, it's like $300 a week, and I'm basically going to be paying a second rent payment to have my kid go to fucking camp. But also she doesn't even want to go, so it's like, oh guys, I don't know. And then now on top of it too, I'm thinking about how I have a baby on the way. Who's affording daycare? Who's affording daycare? What? Like who's doing that? Because no, it's so unaffordable and so goddamn expensive, and I just don't know what I'm gonna do. Like I don't know what I'm gonna do when he's here, and I don't know how I can barely do this right now. And yes, like Aubrey will be back in school soon, and sure, I can go to a coffee shop and I can go edit and I can do those things. I'm realizing that too. It's very fucking hard for me to work from home. Like I can do filming and stuff, but editing I literally can't do here. Like when I'm home, I need to be clocked in at home. I need to be at home, and when I'm working, I need to be clocked in at work. I need to be at work. So if I leave and I go to the library or I go to Starbucks or something like that, I can get a lot of fucking editing done, a lot of shit done. When Aubrey's in school, yeah, sure, I can do that, but how am I gonna do that when the baby's here? How? And I just like, I'm constantly like tight. Like I was like driving the other day, and like my fucking fist was just like this, and I'm just like, why am I so tight all the time? You know, any minute Aubrey's gonna wake up and she's gonna come in here and she's gonna be like, what are we doing today? And I'm like, I don't fucking know. I don't know. It's just very hard. It's very hard. It's very, I don't know. I'm just feeling all over the place. I'm feeling all over the place, and I feel like I just cannot get it together. Like no matter how hard I try. And it's very crippling, because I'm somebody where like I thrive off structure, I thrive off routine, and it's like I can't get myself into one, and it's very difficult, and it's like I don't know what the fuck to do. And I try. It's not like I don't try. Like I'm in therapy, I'm trying, but like I keep telling her, it's like I just feel like the world is constantly caving in on me. Like yes, I make to-do lists, but then when I can't get all of that done, and it goes to the next day and the next day and the next day, like I've had to call my phone company for months to cancel my plan because I'm getting a different one, and it's like I can't do it. It's like I can't. Why? Like why is that so like why can't I do that? And this is the shit that I'm talking about that people don't get, is like simple tasks that I used to be able to do no fucking problem. It's like I cannot do it anymore. And it's not even like a funny like cliche like thing. It's like, no, this is like really fucking affecting my life. Like the fact that I did not brush my teeth till 6 p.m. yesterday, bitch, what the fuck? Like that's so bad. That's not good. And I also just feel like I don't have time for myself. Like I really don't. I know that people will hear that and be like, you have to make time, and it's like, okay, like let me just tell you what I did this morning. I woke up at 6:30. I took a shower, and then I threw something on, threw my hair up, went to Stop and Shop to get stuff to make breakfast and stuff to make dinner tonight. Came home, unloaded it, made breakfast for everyone. And then now I'm doing this. After I do this, Aubrey's gonna wake up. I'm gonna have to make her something to eat. And then I'm gonna have to figure out what we're doing today, because I'm not just gonna like stay home all day. And then after that, we're gonna do something. We're gonna get home. I'm gonna have to make lunch, right? Because like we need to fucking eat. And then after that, I have to go to my dad's house because I don't have my clothes here still. Like I just have like the stuff that's in my dressers. but not in my closet just yet, because I'm just like, you know, kind of getting things like slowly because I can, which is great. Then I have to come and then I have to unload that, and then after that I have to figure out some like storage ideas for the fridge, because our fridge is really fucking small, but whatever, I'm grateful to have one nonetheless. And then yeah, after I do that, I have to try and edit this video, which I'm gonna feel guilty about because Aubrey's gonna be kind of just chilling alone, even though obviously I know I'm taking her out for the day to do something. It's like I still feel bad, and I also feel like I'm not going to be able to concentrate. And just the thought of uploading the fucking footage into my computer and editing it, and then having there possibly be no storage, because my computer's always fucking up with the storage 24/7 no matter what I do, and then editing it and then executing it and then a thumbnail and then a description and then uploading it, and then oh, after that I have to cook dinner now, so then it's like cooking dinner and then cleaning the dishes. It's like, just where is there time for me? Where do I find time in that to go to the gym? Where do I find time in that to sit down and read my Bible? When do I find time in that to edit? When do I find time? Like, when? Because guess what? I woke up at 6 a.m. and the things that I had to do had to get done. There's no time. Like, I just feel like I'm constantly... I'm not gonna cry because I'm so sick of crying. Like, I've already did that this morning and I'm so over it, but where is there time for me? There isn't. Like, that's really the only answer, is that there's not. And that fucking kills me, because it's like, I know that I am burning myself out. I know that I'm falling behind, but what else am I supposed to do? Like, things have to get done. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I just really, more than anything, am craving for like my life to be together, and I just feel like it's not. And I try, but no matter what I do, it just doesn't work. I really want to get this shit together before the baby's here, but I don't know how to, and I reach out for help, but I feel like I'm just told the same things every time, to just be mindful and mindfully breathe and meditate and make a list and get a planner. And it's like, what do you do when that shit doesn't fucking work for you anymore? What do you do? Somebody please fucking tell me what I'm supposed to do. I'm just like trying to figure things out right now. I don't know when that's gonna happen. I don't know how it's gonna happen. I was like watching this, I think it was a TikTok. Was it a TikTok? I believe it was. And it was this guy, and he was in therapy, and he was like, you know, I'm a good husband, I'm a good father, I'm a good worker, and things like that, but I just seem to be unhappy. And the therapist was like, well, where do you fall into that category? Like, who are you for yourself? And he started to cry, and he was like, I guess I don't know. I guess that's not a factor in like my day-to-day life. And he realized that, because like the therapist basically said to him, like, you seem like you're a very like well-rounded individual, like why are you here? Basically, like, you're very self-aware. Like, that's my thing too, is like in like therapy my whole life I've just been told like you're so self-aware. And it's like, that's the thing, is like, I'm aware of all my problems, I just need help with fixing them. And it's like, nobody wants to fucking help me. And I'm not saying like fix my life, but give me like tangible steps that are gonna help. It's like, a planner doesn't fucking help me, a to-do list doesn't help me. Like, what can I do? And then like everyone's just telling me like, oh, you're pregnant right now, you should be resting and not worrying. Bitch, where? Like, so okay, I'm supposed to be resting, and then what's happening in my life in the fucking background? How's that shit gonna get done? How is that good? It makes me want to like actually go feral, and I literally can't stand it. It gets me so mad. I don't know, like, what is the secret sauce to like getting your life together and feeling like your shit's together? How does it feel to like have a goal and actually see that goal play out and work towards it? I just feel like I'm trying. It's not that I'm not trying, it's just I feel overwhelmed and overstimulated 24/7. Help when, you know, you don't have like much help with your kids. It's like, I'm so grateful for my dad because he helps me when he can, but like he works all the time, and I really don't have a whole lot of family. Like, I really just don't. My mom lives in another state, but we are actually no contact, and that's not going to be something I ever talk about on here, because I'm realizing that like just because I share my life on here does not mean that everybody else wants to, and I need to be more respectful and mindful of that. Like, not everything is like meant to be shared. Just not something I want to talk about, is what it is. And yeah, it's like I've already dealt with my feelings with it through therapy, and I mean, yeah, obviously it like fucking sucks, but at the same time, do what you have to do to protect your peace. And even if that's hurtful, and even if that means like saying goodbye, it's what you have to do. So even if she was here, like, we don't talk anyways, so it would not be much of a difference. But that's also something I'm grieving and dealing with and going through right now. And if you've ever gone no contact with a parent before, you know, it's just not easy. It's like you grieve a lot of things present day, but you also grieve a lot of things like back then that you wish would have been different, that just aren't. What I'm learning too is that you have to be okay with just like never receiving an apology sometimes. Your closure is the disrespect. And anyone who's ever gone no contact with a parent, or has gone no contact with like an ex-boyfriend or something like that, you just know it's a very hard thing to basically like grieve somebody who is still alive. And like I said, just be okay with never receiving an apology or never receiving any type of closure. At the same time, it's like, I don't know, like when Adrian had apologized to me, my narcissistic ex, I realized that it really didn't do much. And like, I tell people this all the time, it's like we're always waiting for an apology, we're always waiting for someone to say sorry for their actions, and we're always waiting for somebody to be like, damn, like I hurt you and I fucked up and like I'm sorry. Not and I'm sorry, but not and I'm sorry you feel that way, but just and I'm sorry, right? Because as adults we're capable of that. But I've had 2 times where some of my like narcissistic exes have reached out and have apologized, and I thought that I was gonna fix everything and all of my like residue and all of my residual feelings about the situation. I can confidently tell you it fucking does not. Like, people say that they need closure and that they need talk or an apology or whatever, and I'm here to tell you that you don't. And most of the times, 9 times out of 10, at least for me, that's just you prolonging your hurt because you don't want to face it. You're just like basically placing your happiness in a future where you get that apology. Because I've had, when I used to take one-on-one calls, I would have so many women be like, if he would just apologize, I could move on. And I would tell them like, hey girl, I'm here to tell you, been there, done that. It doesn't fucking change anything. What changes is you healing the root cause of the wound that you have, because this person was just a mirror to you and showed you what you needed to heal and showed you what was wrong within yourself and why you feel this way, and they just brought it to the surface because you've been suppressing it for so many years. And you actually just need to heal whatever it is that's inside of you, like a rejection wound or an abandonment wound or whatever the case may be. But it's actually not what they did, it's how you feel about yourself. I hope that makes sense. And so like what a lot of like my exes did was they just revealed to me that I had abandonment wounds that I needed to heal. And when they apologized, like I really thought it was gonna hit, and it just didn't. It just did not. And I'm over here like, damn, I waited all this time for a damn apology, prolonging my, you know, my hurt, actually decreasing my happiness because I'm like, I'll be happy when I get an apology. I can move on when I get an apology. And now that I got it, it's like, I still feel the same. Why do I still feel the same? Because it's the core wound you got to heal, right? And I'm realizing this with like my parent is that, you know, even if she were to come and apologize, I feel like it's more so the wounds that I have to deal with from my childhood and from, you know, growing up, and from the way some things were done and the way that some things were handled. And I know that nobody's perfect, and I know that we all have our own shit going on and everyone's dealt with their own cards and things like that. I'm not here to like bash anybody or even, you know, get pity. Like, I really am not here for any of that. I'm just here to tell you that, you know, if you are going no contact with a parent or a grandma or a family member, I recently saw that Alexis Jada is going no contact with her grandma, or maybe they're talking again, I don't know. But it's like, I feel you. And then you have so many people in your ears being like, oh, but that's your mom, or oh, but that's your brother, or oh, that's like whatever, da 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 da. And it's like, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, it does matter, but it doesn't. It's like when you feel like you've just had enough, because I'm the type of person where I'm a Pisces. Like, I will put up with so fucking much, and I don't like that about myself, but it's just true. I will put up with so much. I will tolerate, and I will suppress my feelings, and I will water myself down in order for us to have a good relationship and not speak my mind. And I will do everything, but when I feel like certain lines have gotten crossed and now the hurt is just too much to even allow me to want a relationship with you, that's where I have to cut it off. That's where I am done. That is where it's like, this is done. Like, done, dead, signed, sealed, delivered. Because I cannot anymore. You have crossed a serious line. You have crossed a serious boundary. That's it. Like, I cannot have you in my life anymore. Do you know how much that takes for me to do? A lot. It takes a lot for me to do that. It takes a lot for me to finally cut somebody off. Friendship, like, I lost a friendship this year because she was like mad at me, but it wasn't like my fault. Like, she was mad at something that happened that like, how do I explain this? Basically, she was mad over like something that like my boyfriend had done, but like it had literally nothing to do with me. Like, I had no control over it, nothing. And I understood her feelings about it, but she was like taking it out on me specifically and being so rude to me. Like, the way that she spoke to me was like completely rude and unacceptable and intolerable. And I had to like, basically, the thing is that people are used to me not having boundaries, and people are used to me being a pushover. And this year I told myself, we're not doing that anymore. I'm going to speak my mind, say what I need to say when I need to say it, of course in a respectful manner. Like, I'm not trying to be rude or disrespectful, but I'm not going to let people just walk all over me anymore, right? I've had a common theme of that my whole entire life, where people have just felt so damn comfortable always walking over me and always disrespecting me and always violating my boundaries. And boundaries are in place not for you, but for the standard of which others need to treat you. And when they do not treat you as such, you need to decide in your mind, what do I do going forward because you're not getting it, type of thing. And with this one specific friend, I just like constantly, like, my boundaries were just getting violated, and I would try to adjust things and be an adult and talk about them, and it's like, it just would never do anything. Like, it wouldn't hit the way that it's like supposed to. And this one time she just got really comfortable like talking to me really disrespectfully, and I basically told her, like, listen, your feelings are valid, but the way that you're expressing them are not. You're not gonna talk to me like this, and like, until you feel okay with like addressing an apology to me, then we're not gonna have a conversation going forward, because the way that you spoke to me was like really not okay, and I don't appreciate it, and I also won't tolerate it. Like, these are my boundaries. And she just like wouldn't get it, and she's like, no, like, that's how I feel, you should know this is how I talk. And I'm like, okay, that's how you talk, but you're not gonna talk that way to me. Like, I don't get what you're not getting. I understand that this is how you talk to people. I understand how people are used to you speaking to them this way, not me. Like, allow me to reintroduce myself. No, like, we are not, no, you're not. Oh, Jesus Christ. You are not talking to me that way. I'm so sorry about it, baby girl. Like, I really am, but no. And she just wouldn't get it, and she's like, oh, like, it's obvious we're not getting anywhere in this conversation, so let's cool down before one of us says something that we're not supposed to. And I was like, until you're ready to apologize, we don't have to have a conversation going forward, period, point blank. And then I didn't think that was the end of our friendship. I thought maybe she would think about it for a few days, realize the way she talked to me was messed up, and say sorry. And one day I wake up and I'm like unfollowed off of everything. So there's that. And I'm not gonna lie, it sucked. I really cherished our friendship. I loved our friendship. I loved her as a person, but it's like, I'm not gonna keep somebody, first of all, I'm not gonna chase you. And second of all, I'm not going to keep somebody in my life that I feel like can't even apologize. Like, I don't get it. It's like, whenever I do something that hurts somebody else's feelings, I'm not allowed to tell you that you're not allowed to be hurt, right? So it's like, for example, like the way that she was coming at me, I'm like, girl, your feelings are valid, but the way that you're coming at me right now, no, it's not. No, it's not. But like, when someone tells you that you hurt them, you don't get to decide that you didn't. That is something that I've always stuck by, and something that I've always believed to be true in my core, is that when somebody hurts you, you don't get to decide that you did not hurt them. If somebody's saying like, yo, you did this and it hurt me, just apologize. There is no room for pride in love. Pride and love do not coexist together. There is no such thing as pride when it comes to love. Like, but my boyfriend does something to me and he knows that it hurts me, even if he thinks like that wasn't a big deal. He's like, I'm sorry. I did not mean to hurt you. I'm so sorry. Same thing with me. If I do something to somebody else and I feel like it is not like okay, I'm just like, I'm sorry. Like, my freaking, but I am so sorry that I hurt you. How can I make this up to you? How can I undo my wrongs? Like, I don't know. I've just always been that way, and I feel like I'm surrounded by a lot of people who just don't know how to fucking apologize. Who don't know how to be an adult. Put your pride down for 2 goddamn seconds and say sorry. But instead, you don't want to say sorry. You want to ruin a fucking relationship. Like, is it worth it? Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Was it worth having so much fucking pride and goddamn ego that now you lost a relationship in your life because you couldn't say fucking sorry like a grown ass adult? Always baffle me. It will always, I will never get it. Like, truly, I will never get it. Be an adult, own up to your shit, apologize when you need to. That's it, that's all. And I'm just gonna leave it there, you guys. Thank you so much for coming with me on this, I don't know what the hell that was, like vlog, I guess, of me moving and me showing you my apartment tour and sitting down with me and doing makeup and just talking. Yeah, life is just lifing. I'm so happy, I'm so grateful, I'm so blessed. I have an amazing daughter, an amazing boyfriend. I have a baby brewing inside of me that's going to be beautiful, healthy, gorgeous. I have an amazing home. Like, I'm grateful. Don't like, multiple feelings can exist at the same time. You can be grateful and happy and excited and exhilarated, but also overwhelmed and struggling mentally. Like, it's not like I can't have a few feelings exist at once. I can. I totally can. Yeah, don't take this as me being like ungrateful or I'm not being aware that I'm so blessed. It's just more so like I have multiple feelings going on right now and I need to figure them out. And that's basically that. And it just helps when I talk and I share. And I like sharing with you all because you all are so amazing and like receptive to it, but also so many of you can relate and be like, oh my god, like I get it. I mean, I'm also dealing with a lot right now. Like, I'm 34 weeks pregnant. The baby's gonna be here in 6 weeks. I have to get everything prepared and ready. I'm, you know, dealing with the gestational diabetes right now, which is not fucking easy because, like, girl, figuring out what to eat that's not gonna spike my blood sugar, that way I don't have to go on insulin, is like, it's really a lot of mental pressure. And I don't think people understand how much you go through, not only during pregnancy, but also if you have like gestational diabetes. It's just a lot. But let's do a quick bump date. I feel like I never do a bump date with you guys. Where we're sitting. Oh my god, he's so cute. I swear I'm not this big. It's just when I wear dresses. I don't know what it is, but it's like I literally look so big. But when I'm wearing like a regular outfit, like a shirt with shorts, it definitely does not look this big. But for some reason, he is large and in charge today. But yep, 34 weeks. I'm definitely feeling the pregnancy fatigue. I'm definitely out of breath. And I'm definitely very emotional. Like, I'm super, I mean, I'm always emotional, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm super, just like, I'm always like, ugh. Any little thing could set me off, and that I don't like. I like to be in control of my emotions. I like to feel in control of some things, and I feel like I'm in control of nothing right now. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a like, comment down below, subscribe, turn your post notifications on, and I don't know. I want to like talk and interact with you guys. So talk to me down below. What can we talk about? I don't even feel, wow. I swear my brain just went like idle. I gotta go. Bye. I love you guys. Bye.
Baby, I wonder, put your sweats on me. Yeah. I got the plug.